I think I'm live. I'm still trying to find my windows. So there's Twitch. And it looks like YouTube's live. Double check. I had to refresh. Okay, that looks good. Okay, greetings. Jesse from Nintendo Dads with a Let's Play of Haven. This was released, I think, last week or the week before. I don't remember. Oh, here. I had the page up, but I ended up closing it. Let me bring that back up. This released on the 4th, so yeah, last week. The description is: two lovers gave up everything and escaped to a lost planet to be together. An RPG adventure about love, rebellion, and freedom. U and K, U spelled Y-U, not you, but U and K have escaped to a forgotten planet, leaving everything they knew behind. Play the two lovers as they settle to an unknown world. Glide over the fragmented planet looking for parts and materials to fix your ship and make it a cozy home. Enjoy moments of everyday life as a relatable couple while cooking meals, crafting, and collecting precious resources to make it the next day. And there's more here. The game, this is thanks to the publisher, the Game Breakers, for providing a code, and this game retails for $25. I've been told by multiple people that this is a Jesse game, so let's find out. It's a funny looking guy in the corner, bouncing around. Oh, I need to shut that down. Still loading. There we go. The game Bakers. Did I say Breakers? Did the Nintendo page said Breakers? Say Breakers? No, I need to look again. It says Bakers with no R. Huh. I like that art style. Looks like a watercolor painting. Oh, and this game is rated M, and it is age locked on the Nintendo site, so this is not a kid game. In case anyone was confused that the game description used the word lovers more than twice. That looks painful. The head's unraveling. Okay, this can wrap up now. It doesn't have to be a 90-second anime opening. Press any button. I'll think about it. Okay, what do we have for options? Controls, rumble, hold to glide, hold to charge. Hold open. Allow camera control while gliding. I'll leave it off for now, but we'll see. Axis and sensitivity. Language. English. Display subtitles. Yes. Subtitle size. I wish they showed examples of what they were. I forget which game it was, but I played a game on Xbox last week that did exactly that. It was the ninja game, Cyber Shadow, I think. And I liked that. Background for subtitles. No. Okay. Disability. Alpha dialogue, screen shakes, camera wobble, help options. I like to see bars. And I like to see outlines. And I like to see targeting. I guess the old MMO player in me. Display. Hide in game HUD. No, I don't want it to hide. Audio. Everything's at max. Okay, new game. Haven is not a challenging game. We recommend starting with the default difficulty level. Did I say otherwise, or is that just always showing up? However, if you feel like you'd like Haven more by making it easier, there are difficulty options in the pause menu available at all times. Okay. Difficulty reduced to default. I guess default. You know what? I forgot to check. Normally I turn the music down, but I didn't. So I'll turn it down a little. But the music didn't seem entirely loud. Because normally it's blaring in my head, but it didn't blare. That's why I forgot about it.
What's that you got cooking?
Apple dew stew with apple dews.
Didn't we have that yesterday? Or the day before?
No. Yesterday it was baked apple dew with apple dews, and the day before it was fried apple dews.
With apple dews. I remember now.
Sorry, I'm doing what I can to switch up our meals. But in my defense, we have a pretty limited set of ingredients.
Hey, I wasn't complaining. I'm glad that you're doing the cooking. Otherwise I'd be eating, I guess, apple juice.
Oh, did you have a chance to look at the engine?
Yeah, it does seem like it took some damage upon landing. But I should be able to fix that real quick.
How do I know if I have good news or not? So let me hedge my bets on that.
I also have some good news.
What's that?
I love you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not a kid's game.
Oh, with the lights off? Works for me.
No. I didn't do that. We must have run out of flow.
Weren't you supposed to charge up the nest today?
Excuse me if I was working on the engine. I can't do everything.
No worries. I'll go get some more outside. If I'm lucky, I'll stumble upon something to spice up the apple dews.
I'll come with you.
Maybe more apple dew? They're having way too much fun for an oil leak. If that was me, I would not be happy. Press down to switch characters. Walk for 5 seconds. Hold ZR to glide. Oh, okay, so you can do that natively. That I was not expecting. Hold the lift stick down to do a U-turn. Let me get into an field. Okay.
Over there, a flow thread. Whoops. Try again.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, that was a bust. We were too slow.
No biggie. Plenty of threads out there.
There's one right here. What am I supposed to do with it? Hello? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to follow it?
Perfect.
Although it seems like one thread won't be enough.
No worries, we'll find others.
Yes! Just like that.
How many more do you think we need?
I don't know. 3? Maybe 4?
This is a weird
Good
game
thing there are
mechanic.
plenty of flow threads around here. Oh, sorry, birds. We didn't see you.
Hold ZL by gliding to drift. Oh, I guess I can only do it for 2 seconds at a time.
Drifting is that useful?
It's crucial. It allows you to change direction without having to stop all the time.
Do I do that?
We all do it. One or two more threads, and we'll be all set. All right, I'm all charged up.
Me too. We can go when you're ready.
Alright, where's the ship? Now they're coming up all over the place. Hey, apple do. Can I pick some?
Apple juice again.
Who knows how long we're gonna be stuck here? We might as well stock up.
Ah! Turn around.
This is a pretty one.
Do I have to approach it from a different angle to get on the backside? Yeah, there we go. Now how do I get it back in the ship? Enter
This is
nest.
so slow. We're not going anywhere.
So? All good. This should last us a few days.
Let there be
Now
light.
it's our turn to fill up.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
Okay, that's weird because controlling cameras is with a disembodied camera. Cook or eat? Oh, okay, I actually have to cook apparently. Roasted apple dews. Confirmed. Eat now.
Done. Roasted apple dews with apple dews.
I can't tell if you're actually excited about this, or if you just enjoy seeing me suffer.
They don't look very happy.
How long do you think this is gonna last?
The flow? Well, if we keep our consumption in check, I think a few days.
No, I meant us. Us here. How long until they come get us?
Ah, do we have to talk about this?
Feels more confident.
We are going to need to at some point. We need to be prepared. We need a plan.
I'm planning on finishing my plate without hearing about the apiary. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
And FYI, you are the one that ruined the mood, not me.
Okay, what does that mean? Okay, I can cook. I can eat.
We've already eaten too much.
I can never eat too much.
Okay? I've already eaten too much.
I don't want to cook again because I'm not eating. It's... What else can I do here? Oh, that's what they are. Cure.
Do you need anything?
No.
Huh. Me neither.
I just realized I didn't change the Twitch notification. I still... Whoops. I'm normally the one
You?
getting on Justin to
All right.
do that.
Let's talk about it. Fine.
I was just gonna ask if you could switch off the light.
Oh,
You've been mulling it over this whole time?
of course I've been mulling it over this whole time. Thank you for adding one more thing to my mind.
Hold on. Are you telling me you hadn't thought about it before?
You know what? No, I hadn't thought about it. I'm trying not to think about the apiary. Enjoy what we have here, even if it isn't much. Do you really think that they can come get us here?
If we could take the flow bridge here, then so can they.
But there's no way they can know where we are. Is there? I cut off the autonav, the astrolock. Even the landing was all manual.
I'm just saying, let's prepare for the worst.
You feels
At
confident.
worst, I kill them.
Whoa, you.
What? If that's what it takes not to go back, I'll do it. No problem. Kill them, steal their ship. By the time they send more guys, we'll be far away.
You're seriously not considering...
Maybe not. Maybe I am. At worst, we'll know.
You're scaring me.
Oh, come on. You're totally safe. You're my teddy bear.
I'm not sure how I should take this.
Well, take me in your arms for a start.
You aren't dressed yet?
I put on my pajamas.
I mean, to get out.
Well, see, I was just wondering, do we have to get out? Can't we just hang in the nest for once? Lounge around, read a book, watch a movie?
We don't have movies.
Right, sure, but you know what I mean.
More confident.
Come on, the weather's great.
But the weather is always great.
For now. Who knows? Tomorrow could be the beginning of the long winter months. Could last for years. One more reason to stock up on apple juice.
You know, always being right is not necessarily a good quality.
But it definitely
On the
is fun.
contrary, many people find it very unappealing.
You?
Not sure.
It still feels weird to not control a character, but just to control a disembodied camera. So, I take it, anything with a red background is not something I can do. So, I'm not going to try anymore. Though I can cook again if I want, but I don't want. That's the exit. Can we do anything else here? I see this wiring. I'm like, why couldn't the wiring just be in the walls? What's the point in that?
Do you remember where the apple juice were?
Could we try and pick something else for a change?
Is it me,
Oof.
or is the ground shaking?
It's shaking. It's shaking a lot.
That caught me off guard. Loading times are kind of awful. Everything else so far has been pretty fun. Ooh, rumble in the controller. That's a really high-pitched rumble. I don't know if you heard that on the mic, but... Bye-bye, Nest.
Is it over?
Seems like it.
Good thing we weren't in it.
Anything broken?
No. No, I don't think so. Well, except...
It's not all lost.
Well, it is. A bit.
Look, we can always search the islet, try and find a way to get to the other side.
Such as...
I don't know. A rope, a jetpack, spring-loaded shoes, anything.
And if we don't find it?
If we don't find... I don't know. That's why we'll have to find something.
Okay.
So is that like split? I can't even get to that side? Wow.
I think I found something. Call me crazy, but this looks like a Bluton.
Yep, it looks like a flow bridge. kind of like the one we took to get here, but smaller?
Is that possible?
Why not? We still don't really know how the flow bridges work in space, but if the phenomenon can happen on a macro scale, then why not on this one? If there can be flow between two planets, why not two bits of a planet?
Okay. If this really is a flow bridge, I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
What?
Flow bridges are linking one place to another, right? So this one definitely leads someplace.
Wait, you want to just get on there without knowing where it goes?
It goes elsewhere. I think that's as good a start as any.
Considering there's not much left here.
Do we have everyone? Okay?
Here.
Then we're good.
Looks like we're on another islet.
Yeah. The bridge seems to be a link between the islets. If there are any others like this, we may be able to get back to the nest.
I wonder if the game is gonna give me a map. Alright, inventory. Lots of apples and boots and a glove. Stuff. Use ribbon and K's metal. Status. Settings. Okay. Okay, plus and minus do the same thing. I don't know if that thing's hostile. Okay,
Do
let's
you see
find out.
what I'm seeing?
A big ugly lizard?
No, the mushrooms on its back. Looks like a type of Hygroscybrulescens.
Ah. Is that good news? Like, can we eat it?
Oof, not at all. Unless you're looking for a quick way to unload your kidneys. But don't you find that symbiosis amazing? The movements of the lizard are helping spread the spores. As far as what the lizard is gaining, I'll have to study that closer.
Maybe it doesn't even know. Maybe we should tell it.
No way. You don't get in the way of Mother Nature's plans.
I'll make sure I remember that next time you have salad stuck in your teeth.
Scratch. So I can pet the doggy. Doggy. Ah! Can I go up here? Maybe not. That seems to be, that's a dead end. Okay, that's the bridge.
This is where we came from.
All right, I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the bridge where we came from. So, something shiny over here.
Have you ever seen such a thing?
No, never. Must be an endemic species. I wonder if it's edible.
Only one way to find out.
Yes, you're right. I'll pick up some berries and run some tests. First, we'll need to observe any cutaneous reactions. Then we'll cook them to eliminate bacteria.
Mmm. It's peppery.
You did not.
Go ahead. Try it. I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh yeah, that is peppery.
Lightweight. Off we go. Let's pick these.
I'm not sure these will go great with the apple dews, but where there's a meal, there's a way.
You know what doesn't go great with apple dews?
Apple
Apple
juice.
dews.
Make sure they don't get squished.
Alright, can I go in the water? Yeah, I'm swimming. Is that anything? I don't know what that is.
That's better.
I guess
What
she
is
liked
that?
the swimming.
Oh, nothing. I got a big one.
I thought it smelled good around here. Seems like our mini flow bridge wasn't a unique occurrence.
Good, because those things are really useful.
How does this game run on Switch? So far it's running good, other than longer than ideal
Wow.
loading times between
That's
scenes. The game itself was
actually-
running fine.
What is that?
We should take a closer look.
Any idea what's underneath our feet, Mr. Geologist?
I'm a biologist.
Isn't that the same thing?
Biology, the living, geology, the rocks.
And what makes you think this is not living, pray tell?
It looks like a dust deposition. Some kind of rust. And it looks like this kind of rust is particularly sensitive to flow.
What?
Look beneath your feet.
Oh, there's vegetation underneath. It was probably smothered.
Good thing we came this way.
So, we're supposed to do something about this? Oh, we can...
Great. We can bring that back to the nest to study it.
Okay, so it's like...
That way, look. It looks like the rust has formed into a bigger chunk. Another flow bridge.
That's great. It means there must be others. If we're lucky, they'll bring us back to the nest.
like Mario Sunshine, or you clean up the gunk. Yeah, it's...
We almost missed this one.
Fine rust. That's an upgrade to crude rust. Now am I able to find that bridge again? Well, at least I found some more rust here that I didn't clean up yet, so at least I'm somewhere I haven't been.
Rust.
Saw that. Even the apple dew shrubs are completely covered.
I hope this one will yield some nice and juicy fruit to thank us.
That's it. That was the last one.
Clearly, we're breathing a lot easier without all this rust.
I think this is the new bridge.
We should find the nest if we keep going north.
Explain to me how you know which way north is on this planet?
We should find the nest if we keep going straight ahead.
Thank you.
Like here's a like a beacon or something. I'm guessing that's where I'm supposed to go now.
My batteries are empty.
Mine too. We need to find a flow thread.
Oop, did I miss it? Yeah, gonna start that over.
For here or to go?
To go.
Too bad. Isn't this the bridge we took to get here?
It is.
Okay. I followed the wrong beacon apparently.
I thought this planet was supposed to be a desert.
Deserted, not a desert. According to the archives, a colonization plan had been considered by the apiary, with Exonova as the main provider. But the planet was eventually classified as inhospitable.
Let me guess.
High seismic activity.
High seismic activity?
I don't know. The file doesn't say anything about that.
I hope we don't have any more unpleasant surprises.
Loading time.
We're here. We found the nest.
But in what state?
The state of confusion.
Hey. What?
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There is no way this thing is flying again.
Don't say that. You could make a rock fly with the right tools.
Well, maybe. But not this one. Both wings are wasted. The propellers were ripped off. And I'm not even done checking the inside.
We weren't really planning on leaving, were we? We don't really have another place to go anyway.
I'm tired. Why are we always so unlucky?
What's so funny?
Why are you laughing?
Hold on. We decide to escape the apiary, which apparently no one has managed to do before us. We punch in some coordinates really at random, only because some obscure document from Exonova vaguely attested to the existence of a habitable planet. By some kind of miracle, we cross the boundaries of the apiary without getting caught. We travel across space in a Class D ship that is totally not designed for that. And in spite of the fact that this is not all-terrain, we land without breaking anything. We find food and flow on site even though we hadn't really planned for it. Finally, we get hit with an earthquake, all right, but we get out of it unscathed. The only real consequence is that the nest is a little bit busted. And you think that we're unlucky? We are the luckiest people in the universe.
That's one way to see it.
This planet is our chance to start a new life. With our own rules. Away from the apiary, from the matchmaker and all that loot. And I'd rather endure 1,000 earthquakes than risk being away from you.
What did you say this planet was called again?
Source.
Source. The beginning of something.
Seems like it.
Do you think that's impressive? We can fly too.
Look at that eyes.
Whoa, what a mess. And now the nest is all akimbo. This feels weird.
Yeah. We'll need to find a way to correct that. But it can wait until tomorrow. I think we've had our share for the day. We deserve some time to relax. If you know what I mean.
You can do whatever you want, but I am going to bed.
Okay. Can't cook. Can't eat. Can't inspect. Sleep.
You okay? You? Wake up! It's okay. I'm here. That was just a nightmare. Everything's fine.
That wasn't a nightmare.
Sure it was. Rest easy.
No! I was awake. I could hear you. I just couldn't move or yell. I couldn't breathe. It was horrible.
Yeah, seemed like it was. Do you want my opinion? I'm not a dream expert or anything, but...
It wasn't a dream. I wasn't sleeping. My eyes were wide open.
No, your eyes were closed.
I'm telling you, they were open. I saw everything. You, the room, everything.
Okay. What I meant was that it may have been because of the nest.
What?
You said you couldn't move. You were nailed to the bed. A bit like the nest which is stuck to the ground, right? You've been flying in this thing for years. I bet you're upset to see it in this condition.
No kidding. Which means that if we fix up the nest, this'll all go away?
Could be. Worst case scenario, the nest will be fixed.
Yeah. Well, I hope we'll eventually find the missing parts then. So I can get fixed up too.
I still don't know what that is.
All right. Now we can see a lot clearer.
Yeah. We're not there yet, but that should do the trick for now. Now we just need to figure out how to level the nest. The tractor globe is probably done charging. Let's bring it outside.
Do you think it'll be enough to lift it?
I hope so. Because I have no idea what else we can do. What if we grabbed a little snack for the road?
Huh. Sounds good. I'll bring the first aid kit as well. Just in case.
Yes, we don't have food, because I didn't make any more. Well, I guess that's a person whole day. That
Did it
didn't
move?
work.
No, I don't think so.
Bulging bloot! Oh, it's over. It's not going back straight. We'll never be able to fix it. We are condemned to living on an incline in a broken ship forever. Until our body adapts and one of our legs starts shrinking to even us out.
That's not how things work.
I know that's not how things work. Nothing is working the way it should. Especially not this bloating tracto globe.
Poor thing is doing what it can. It wasn't designed to lift ships in the first place.
I know. But I was hoping it would go the extra mile. Right now, the batteries drain out even before lifting the nest off the ground.
What if we plugged it into a flow spring?
I thought about that, but we'd have to be able to seal the pipe shut. Unfortunately, I don't think they make gaskets for flow springs from a distant planet.
Perhaps we can make one.
With what? Paper mache?
Remember yesterday when I told you that rust scatters when it comes in contact with flow? We could use that feature to sculpt a gasket out of pieces of rust.
You could do that?
I don't think I could sculpt a nude statue of you or a super complex component, but molding a gasket, that seems doable.
That's awesome!
Hold on, let's not start pushing before the panties are pulled down.
Excuse me?
You've never heard of that saying?
No.
Must be a true thing then. That means let's not celebrate before we...
Yeah. I got it. Anyway, how much rust do you need in order to pull the panties down?
I don't know. 4 or 5 blocks like those we already got?
Okay, so let's try and find that.
Alright, how many do I have?
Sweet old Tractoglobe. Doing its best. Even though it'll never work
Ooh.
without a new gasket.
Just split into two.
Now I'm hungry.
I know, right?
Oh, it didn't split off. That's a separate flow. So is there any rust on here, or do I have to go back to a different area?
It isn't ripe yet. This way is also full of rust.
Not for long.
Here, another big chunk.
We probably should grab some more, just to be sure.
Let me know when you have enough rust to make the gasket, okay?
For sure. Wait, we're stacking up.
Whoa!
Be careful. These creatures don't seem to be in their right mind.
I did notice that.
Hold the charge in order.
Chill.
All right, that's it.
One of them is weakened. We should be able to pacify it.
Pacify a
Copy that.
creature.
There you go.
One to go. Blammo.
All right, that's it. Are you okay?
You started it.
It's settled down. Now's the time.
The end.
Okay, so it's
And now he's back to being
an interesting take on a turn-based
Seems
mechanic.
Like it was the rust that made him aggressive.
I'd do the same if I were them.
What?
Think about it this way. You wake up in the morning with a rash covering your body. If you scratch it, it gets worse. If you don't scratch it, it still gets worse. Of course you're gonna lash out first chance you get.
I don't think this is the same thing.
Of course it is. Tell her Oink. Tell Kay that I'm right.
Oink.
Oink. His name is Oink now.
Boba nuts? Aren't we the lucky ones?
What are they?
You've never heard of boba nuts? They're one of the most nutritious nuts. 25% carbohydrates, 50% protein, 75% lipids.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't math.
That adds up to 150%.
Precisely. A great mystery of modern science.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Maybe. But once you have a taste of my boba salad, you will forget all about it.
Yum.
Yum.
What was that noise?
Ugh, my stomach. It needs to be fed soon.
know what's that way.
Been almost an hour.
Do you need a lot of rust for the gasket?
Hard to say. But better to have too much than not enough. I'll tell you when we're good.
Another thing from home. How many do you think Axonova built before they realized it wouldn't work?
Two already seems like a lot. Throwing money around isn't exactly within the company culture. Neither is canceling a project for that matter. I'm not surprised that everyone remained discreet about this whole failed colonization business.
I am surprised by the fact my mom has never mentioned it to me. I don't think Axonova wins colonization contracts on the regular.
These buildings look kind of old. Your mom may not have been head of the company then. She may not have been with the company at all.
Yeah, that's possible. Still, it's weird.
Agreed. I guess we'll figure it out eventually.
What does she want? Aha! In your... Ugh.
You! Nice shot. Eat that.
This one's ready.
Yep. Are you alright?
Rush mode will speed up combat for a quicker end. U and K must will attack automatically, but they may not always make the best tactical decisions. L for rush mode.
Done and done. Yes!
Come on. Just a little more rust and we'll be set. You've been spotted.
I was wondering
Chill.
if there's a way to change who I'm targeting.
Bam!
You go, girl. You.
You know what to do. This one's ready.
I got this.
One left.
You started it.
That didn't seem to bother him much.
This one's mine.
He didn't like that too much.
Ow.
Pew.
You know what to do.
On it.
There you go.
We're that good.
Yeah, trying to get up there.
I think that's enough rust to cobble up your tractor-globe joint.
Are we leaving then?
Ready when you are.
We're too heavy.
Nah, this aerial thread is just too fragile.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
You mean really cool?
we go back the other way?
As you wish.
I guess I went through the wrong door. Don't know where I'm supposed to go. Whoop.
Been there.
Well, yeah, that's where we came from. Okay, now I'm really starving.
Imagine how I feel.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
What?
Straight ahead. An aerial flow thread.
Oh, yeah. Do you think it could carry us all the way up there?
Only one way to find out. Seems like that's the highest we'll get.
That wasn't too far off. Look, there's another bridge over there.
Ugh, I wanted to go all the way up.
We'll have to lay off the apple dues then. Did you feel that?
What?
Like a tremor.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
I hope I imagined it.
Do we agree this thing does not look very natural?
Yeah. It's probably satellite debris or a rocket propeller. This part of space is a real dump.
I don't know. This stone circle around it still looks weird to me.
This? These aren't stones. They're Bryum's Mollis Mollis. Bloofs, for short.
Bloofs?
Yeah, because when you sit on them, it goes.
Ooh, I like. Huh.
I think I could fall asleep right here. You? You?
Who? What? I told you I'm not going back. Go bloot yourselves!
You. It's me. I think you fell asleep.
Oh, sorry. These bloofs are way too comfortable. You can't leave me here.
If we ever need to sleep under the stars, we'll know where to come.
How do you feel?
Better.
Okay, so I can camp there. But I think we want to go back to the boat.
This is where we came from, isn't it?
Certainly is.
I guess the game doesn't want me to go back that the way I came. Okay. Take this path over the water, why not? And I dropped it.
Should we take a break?
Indeed. If you told me one day I'd be millions of lumsec from the apiary watching rocks flying by,
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'd say intriguing. I'm trying to figure out how it works.
I'm pretty sure you don't know how nucleosynthesis works either. But you can still appreciate the stars in the sky.
That's true. It could be worse.
Yeah. Actually, this is all thanks to the matchmaker.
What?
Think about it. Imagine the matchmaker had put us together. We would have spent our boring lives in the apiary without surprise, and we would have never ended up here, together, watching rocks flying by.
This is no joking matter. For all we know, the apiary is hot on our trail right now. If they find us, and they bring us back, we'll see how much you want to thank the matchmaker.
That was just a turn of phrase.
Not a good one. Alright, come on. Let's go.
Ah,
Another one.
getting the angle to go where you want to go sometimes isn't as easy as it looks.
Watch out. I'm not sure our boots will fare too well in the water.
Oh, could they get damaged?
No way. They're waterproof. But you won't exactly grip the track underwater.
Yeah, I completely didn't think about that when I let go of the button.
We're gonna get stuffed.
I don't think I've taken this one yet.
Could always be useful.
This is where we came from.
All right, I know.
See, I don't even know how many screens I am away from the nest.
I think we've got everything we need to mold a joint for the Tractoglobe. All right then. Ready when you are.
I'm just waiting on you. I can't wait to get going.
Repaired? Oh, repair the tractor grill.
So?
Well, it fits. That's a good sign. Let's get this ball rolling.
What?
What? Haven't you heard of that one either?
Oh no, I have. It's just a really old-fashioned saying.
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, that's worse.
Can you just switch on the Tractoglobe, please?
Okay.
Controller is vibrating like crazy again. Not as bad as before when it fell.
It worked!
We did it. Now, we just need to fix up the wings and the turbine and the hypo-propellers and...
Don't be so cynical. Getting the nest out of the crevasse was quite a feat.
Huh? No, don't get me wrong. I am genuinely delighted. I love fixing things up. But I don't think we need to get started right away.
That's a relief.
This isn't gonna go very far without Rust.
Oh boy, okay. So I need to collect all these parts to repair all these pieces of the ship. That is probably what the majority of the game is.
And done. It's all straightened out. Everything's tidy and clean.
Besides us, that is.
Yeah, we are kinda stinky. Off to the shower then?
Ah, Bloot.
What is it?
I just mopped the bathroom.
Oh. Do you think we can marinate another 10 to 15 minutes in our own filth?
Honestly, Can do.
Ew. Alright, let's cook. Glazed boba.
It's kind of a regressive dish, isn't it?
Why'd you say that?
Well, it's a lot of fat and carbs. You're usually more fine dining.
That's true. There's more if you want.
Definitely.
18, 19, 20. Keep on going, my love. You're strong. 21, 22.
You know I'm able to count on my own, right?
Yeah, but I like to watch when you do push-ups. That way I feel like I'm participating.
You could also do push-ups.
No. No need for that. I am naturally muscular.
There's no such thing as naturally muscular.
For real? Arm wrestle?
No. It's a trap. If I win, you'll complain that I hurt your arm. And if I let you in, I'll be hearing about it for weeks.
Ding ding ding! Win by default. See? Naturally muscular.
Okay, I can sleep, but I don't think I want to yet. I can cure. I don't think I want to do that. Okay, so yeah, that information there actually is actually my stats. Shower. That I do want to
You?
do.
Yeah?
I see you've brushed your hair in the shower again.
How can you tell?
It's not draining.
Sorry.
Put in fridge. Let's see if I'll cook one more thing. Since looks like this was a healing food, I will do more of that. And here is where I'll call it a night. Played for almost an hour and a half.
So, what's this rocky chunk got to say?
Well, for starters, it says it's not a rock.
Really?
So let's finish this conversation up first.
What is it then? Some kind of metal?
No. It's not mineral or organic.
So, what is it?
Going straight to the hard questions. But that is not how science works.
How does it work then?
First of all, you formulate a hypothesis. Then you build an experiment to test this hypothesis. You observe, and you learn.
Okay, then what have you learned?
That I'm lacking imagination regarding hypotheses. One thing we know for sure is that rust particles scatter immediately when in contact with flow. I'd like to observe this reaction more closely.
You can do that next time. Right now, you should go to bed.
Already? What time is it?
No idea. But I know I'm sleepy. And I want my snuggles before I crash.
Gotcha.
Still don't know what that is. What's going on now?
All right, you can open your eyes. Surprise anniversary!
Huh?
That's new.
I meant to say surprise and then I thought, happy anniversary. I panicked.
Whose anniversary is it?
It's our anniversary. 1 month on Source.
Already?
Yeah, I mean, give or take a few days.
It went by fast.
Yeah, remember the time we almost died crashing on this planet?
And the time we almost died in an earthquake?
Ah, and the time we almost died fighting that critter?
I hope this is only the beginning, and that I'll have many more chances to almost die with you.
Aren't you a charmer?
So, are you gonna open your present? Well, our present.
Sure, sure. Uh-huh. What is it?
Fermented apple dews. I stuck them in the soaker tub to accelerate the process. I'm calling it Apple Brew.
Do you think that it's any good?
Well, worst case scenario, we just wasted some apple dews. No big deal.
Should we open it now?
We can open it whenever you want.
Celebrate.
To us.
To us. Hey, that's really good, actually.
That's really strong, too. Do you remember the first time you talked about leaving the apiary?
Of course. I'd had a shouting match with my mom. I was just angry.
No, before that.
Before?
We had landed the nest on a hilltop, we were stargazing, and you said, "Come on, let's go." I haven't stopped thinking about it since that day. I think that's what pushed me to dig into the Astro Company archives, which led me to find the coordinates of Source. I wanted to be ready for the day.
Wait, when was that?
I don't remember. Right at the beginning, you and your mom got in a fight. You hopped into the nest at night, and you picked me up at my house.
Was that when we went to the Uplands?
Yes, the Uplands. That's it.
Oh, Flute, I remember. It was in Frocember. It was super cold out. I was freezing. I just wanted to get back into the nest. That's why I said, let's go. And since you didn't respond, I thought you wanted to stay outside. So I didn't push it. I actually caught a beast of a cold that night.
Wait, so that means if I hadn't misunderstood that night...
It wouldn't have changed a thing.
Well, still, that means we would have never known about Source. We would have never come all the way here.
I'm not buying your story.
Huh?
Why were we stargazing that night? You spent the entire night pointing out this and that constellation to me, wondering if there might be other inhabitable planets outside of the apiary. Other forms of life? You were completely obsessed with the sky. I was even trying to open up about my issues, but you barely listened. And off you went again, chattering about the comets, the microorganisms, or whatever. So, keeping in mind that you had access to this data about Source, and the fact that you are Kay, do you really think you would have never stumbled upon this planet anyway?
You might be right. Was I really that annoying?
Yes. I came to see you that night because I needed someone. I had nowhere else to go. But at the time, I regretted it. I was actually thinking it would be the last time we saw one another. But you insisted. And the following week, you came to see me in the evening with your little homemade cookies. We chatted all night, and I do believe that is when I fell in love.
Which means that beforehand.
We had known each other for like 3 weeks, Kay. Do you really think that I fell head over heels the first time I saw you?
I know I fell head over heels the first time I saw you.
Oh, okay. You just like my looks then.
No, that's not what I meant.
You mean you don't like the way I look?
I have a feeling there's no right answer.
Then don't answer.
New gliding tricks. 360 grabs and backflips. Okay. Max health increase. What the hell is he doing? Oh. He's lounging and again. I just had control of the floating camera. Alright, here is where I will stop for the night, since that is a good stopping point. I'm enjoying this so far. I'd like to try to play more. It is very kind of relaxed, chill type of game. Yeah, if there is a strategy to the battle system, I still haven't figured it out. I haven't been able to determine how to change targets. It all just seemed kind of random. But I'm liking this so far. I don't think I had... Okay, there's 3 people watching now. I think that was set at 1 the majority of the hour and a half. But for the 3 of you who's still watching, thank you. And we'll talk to you next time.